Okay, two more quick examples on solving absolute value equations. One, you'll see here that we have to isolate the absolute value, but in this scenario, we've got a 3 out front due to multiplication. So we would treat it exactly the same as if we were solving for something, even if it is an absolute value. Those are going to go ahead and reduce away to 1. We have to do that to both sides, and at that point, we've got the absolute value of x plus 1 equals to 3. Here's where we go ahead and remove our absolute value by doing one negative version first and one positive version. So we're going to end up with the negative quantity of x plus 1 equals 3, and we're going to end up with the positive quantity of x plus 1 equals 3. Go ahead and solve both. Again, we're going to do the same thing we've been doing by multiplying negative 1 all the way through. We'll end up with x plus 1 equals negative 3. And go ahead and subtract that 1, so we'll get x equals negative 4. Let's solve the right side by subtracting 1 to both sides, and we'll find out that x equals 2. So again, if we were to graph those just to see what it looked like, we would have a point at negative 4, and we'll have a point at positive 2. All right, let's look at one other example. We've got addition and some division inside of the absolute value. That's the first time we've seen this. Again, start by solving for the absolute value, so we're going to go ahead and subtract 3 to both sides. We're left with the absolute value of 7m equals 70. At this point, we're going to go ahead and separate that into a negative and positive version to remove our absolute value. So we'll get the negative quantity of 7m equals 70, and we'll get positive 7m equals 70. Let's go ahead and solve this. Go ahead and multiply by negative 1 on both sides. We'll get 7m equals negative 70. Divide by 7 this time, and we'll get m equals negative 10. And we'll do the right side, which will look very similar, dividing by 7. So we're going to find out m equals positive 10. Again, if we were to graph those, you're going to find a point at negative 10 and a point at positive 10. All right, so altogether between the notes and the examples, you've seen a variety of ways to deal with the absolute value. 1, remember, you must solve for the absolute value. 2, to remove it, you need to do a negative and positive version. And 3, don't forget to solve for both sides. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in class.